Today, I built the skinniest house Bloxburg has ever seen, and somehow I made it livable. This tiny build pushed the limits of what's actually possible in Bloxburg. Let's see how far I can stretch this space. If you're new here, hi, my name is Chris, and I upload every Wednesday and Friday. Let's get straight into the video. If you aren't already subscribed, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and as well as like the video. It is greatly appreciated. Excuse me if I sound bad today, it's because I'm a little sick, but nothing's gonna stop me making my own videos. Okay, so before I get into this build, someone had told me that I build like Alaska in one of my YouTube shorts, and I'm just gonna display it on screen. And I found it so funny because she's actually my inspiration and I really love her. She's actually what made me start YouTube, like a Bloxburg content creation channel. I've always wanted to start one since forever, but I've always been scared to for some reason. But here I am now. Well, anyways, I want to put the floor first. I want to make like a little beach house, something like this. And honestly, I'm just using the floor to guide me. In reality, I'm gonna have to be using the sand, obviously, because it's a beach house. For the stairs, I kind of want to make it something like this, but then just push it back a little bit here. Okay, I know this might look really ugly, but I'm gonna make it a like this. Like, I don't want to make the house too long because it's just gonna look ugly. This is technically not cheating. What if I just move the stairs right here, right? And then I make like a little balcony right here. That's not cheating because it's not a part of the house. Well, it is a part of the house, but it's not a part of the inside of the house. So something like this. And I know guys, like, trust the process, come on now. And then extend this railing. Then I want to add the pillars. I feel like that's the easiest thing to add. Whenever I think of beach houses, I think of super thick white pillars. Okay, wait, see, something like this. It's already giving a beach house. So we want to paint it smooth plastic white. We also want to be painting the railings that color. After that, the stairs are just gonna be a like type of wood. So a type of wood, but it has to be like a beige color because beige, white, they go together. Okay, and then after, let's get into the coloring of the actual house. Okay, so something like this. This is perfect. I also want to add like fence to like cover this area right here. I might just use basic shapes to do that. Okay, wait, I like this better. This is low-key eating. I'm not gonna lie, I'm eating this up. I want to put pillars here to kind of make it even. We want to do the same thing for the back. For the windows, I want to make really big windows. I just put these like this. I don't know what to do for the front door. Might as well just go with glass. So like this. I accidentally got this color and I'm not hating it. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna make a living room. I feel like, you know what? I'll make a living, you know what? Okay, wait. I'll just put like a little laundry room connected to the bathroom. Let's put the lighting from outside. Why do I always love this industrial metal lamp, and I really want to put it. As well as I always think of these whenever I think of a beach house. So I'm just gonna put these down here and then just paint them. I don't want this ugly orange. So I want to add shutters. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add pillars to the front door just to add more like sunlight to the whole place. I want to add these things on the back too, and I want to add the same kind of balcony we did. So just like copy paste the same balcony but on the back side like this. I kind of want to make like little parking spots, like parking outlines for the chairs, you know, make it something like that, something like this, and then do the same thing for the back. I just want to add towels like for the back because I feel like people would like tan here and stuff like that. With the inside, we're gonna add a floor. Hold on, because we also need to add the stairs. So let's add the stairs first. Okay, so this turned kind of really complicated because I don't know how exactly I'm gonna do this. I want to add walls for like the actual rooms. Now we have the whole floor plan and what we want to do. We can just make this like a little foyer. I'm just gonna do like table right here and paint it white and then put like a mirror right here. I think that's perfect. And like this looks really pretty. This wall trim right here too. The actual lights, I'm just gonna do like this like little chandelier, a little candle, and I also want to add like a little vase. And next we move on to the living room. For the living room, I don't want to make it too cluttered. Like I said, we can't make this house too cluttered or else it's just gonna look like crap. But we of course want to make it like as fancy as possible because low fancy. We want to paint the couches. I want to put a chandelier here by the stairs and then extend that. For the actual living room light, let's add this one and then just bring it up a little bit because it's too low. You know what? I might just add like a little fireplace and then a frame like that right here. I felt like the room needed a little bit of contrast, so I just like changed up the colors a little bit, and I think this looks like way better. I'm just gonna make a custom coffee table. Okay, I kind of wanted to add plants, so instead I just added plants right here. Okay, so I kind of did make some tweaks. I did change up the colors and I also changed it to carpet because I think that this fits it best. So then after that, I want to get started on the bedroom. I'll make my own bed frame, so I'll just put this bed. And for the actual pillows, I'm just gonna put 3, actually 4. That's 4 pillows. And then I'm just gonna add plants, and I'm just gonna make the nightstand a like circle basic shape, and then just add the lamp on top of it, and then add an alarm clock, because y'all know we gotta wake up early, and then add a frame above the bed. Just a tiny frame, keep it simple. This bedroom is almost looking complete. You just need to add the lights and then the closets. For the actual lights, I never use the circle lights. I always use a basic shape. Then I always use the floor lights, so like this one, and then I always just like rotate it. And then put it like on the roof. I don't want to add a fireplace because we already added a fireplace. We can just add a carpet, something to sit on here. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Sometimes they have those things at the end of the bed that you can sit on. See, something like this. What are carpets? Carpet over carpet. Whatever, it adds on to the room. It looks okay. I like it. Well, you know what? Let's add bookshelves because we read, obviously. And then we can add the drawer right here. All right, this is the finished result for the bedroom. After that, we want to make the kitchen. So the kitchen, I love the kitchen. This is like my favorite room of the house to make. For the kitchen, I want to add these countertops right here. So I want to make it like this and then add pillars right here to kind of separate it. So you want to make it look something like this, but also you should close this off with a basic shape because, yeah, no, this doesn't look good. Something like this is good. Yeah, that took me a lot of time to finalize, but I think I like this better. We also want to add like a little dining room, but we're just gonna make it a circle table with chairs around it because we don't have that much space. But first I want to add the lighting. I also want to add curtains because this is like very plain right now. I think by now y'all are probably like, I think his favorite material is smooth plastic. You think? Listen, smooth plastic is just a lifesaver. I love smooth plastic. It just makes everything look good. A lot of people say that it might like make things like look plain. It's just only if you use it right. And this is the final result of the kitchen. For the bathroom, I'm just gonna make it this shower. And then I want to change the floor color, but I realized that I have to redo the floor. Hold on. Let's make the sink the fancy sink with the glow up mirror that we used. And then last but not least, we got a toilet and the lighting. So for the lighting, I want to put this light. Okay, this is perfect. So I'll resize it down a little bit. And then go upstairs and grab that same light that we used. And then after that, we just want to bring them up. This like looks super cool here. Y'all can't tell me this light doesn't look super cool. Let's just add the toilet. So something like this and then add toilet paper. Okay, wait, maybe let's space these out a little bit because there's barely any space for the toilet paper. Now let's also put a plunger. Okay, and then now that we have all that done, I want to add frames. And then we, of course, want to add toothpaste. We're not nasty. For right now, I'm just going to add one plant. And then this is the finished result for the bathroom. And then for the laundry room, what we want to do, I want to add the specific high cabinets that you usually put in laundry rooms. And then the washing machines. So the washing machines can kind of go on top of each other. I also want to add the broom and obviously the dirty clothes. We need dirty clothes to do laundry. And I'm going to add like a little carpet. And then also add frames. I want to make the washing machines gray. I think for the lighting, I'm just gonna go with the same thing we went for the bathroom. And then for a laundry room, we also want to add like a little sink. And I think I want to fill in this gap and just like put like a little basic shape. So I added this industrial sink with a basic shape, bring this up and resize it till it hits both counters. I also want to close these little gaps right here as well. And then voila, you have yourself a really nice laundry room. If you ask me, this house was a complete success. I really like how this honestly came out. So like how the back of the build also came out because you can actually tan in these towels. So let's just do like a little tour. So first we come up the stairs and we are greeted with the bedroom first. But listen, this is technically the first entrance. So we go through the entrance and then we're greeted with the living room and we come to the bedroom. Honestly, I really love this bedroom. And then you have this huge view of the beach. And then we come down here to our kitchen. Our kitchen isn't like the best thing ever, but it's a kitchen. And then after that, we have our bathroom. And the next thing you know, we have our laundry room next to the bathroom. Alright, that's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe. YouTube thinks that you might like the video above here, so make sure to go check it out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.